Hey, today's tutorial is going to be if you got a manual tire changer from Harbor Freight. Well, this is the one that I bought from Harbor Freight, and what I ended up doing, which is go ahead on and putting it in my garage floor. If you think that you don't need to mount this to something, you're wasting your money, because you're going to need to definitely mount it to something. Now, I'm a beginner at this, so it was very difficult for me, and I had to find out the hard way that you're gonna have to mount it. I tried a wood pallet. The wood pallet just tore up. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you, or tell you, however, how I did it. I went and bought me a 1/2-inch cement drill bit, which you can put this in any type of little drill or whatever, and it works fine. It put the hole right in the cement. Cost me about $8. And if you don't have a person that's going to help you, which even if you did have some, so what I did was made my own little tool out of an old paintbrush, a paint roller handle. So you can see I broke it off, and it just kind of looks like looks like an L. Put it that way, it's kind of look like a little hook. But I'll show you how it became very helpful during this process. This is nice and sturdy. It's a beautiful day here in April. I don't have anyone recording this, so as you can see, I just took the lugs off this car. I'm about to actually get ready to pop the tire off. So this is one of the steps. You're also going to need like some soapy water or some type of oil that you want to rub around the lip of the tire when it's time to break the seal, which I would be doing right here. And now I have the tire off. And something else I wanted to mention, you might want to invest in one of these. And what this is going to do is let the air out a lot faster, 100% faster than you sitting waiting for a long time. So I'm gonna try to set this phone up and demonstrate how to use this. So and be sure that your face is not in front of the stem when you get ready to take it out. See, the air is coming out very fast. This thing helps. This is my stem. And what else I recommend, I know you said I'm just adding on stuff, but this is just stuff I got in the garage. I got some PB Blaster, which I'm gonna put around the lip of the tire. A lot of people use water. I use this also. It's not bad.
Might say it's a little messy, but
it's messy by the end of it, believe me. And flip it around, flip your tire around. We're gonna do the same thing.
to the rim of the rear part of the tire.
All right, I'm gonna set this up. So what you want to do is you want to get the tool that comes with the tire changer, which is this tool right here. And then you want to get it set up so that you will break the seals around this particular tire right here. So the way I set it up, of course you want to get the tire under there. You want to put this lip right in between the lip. You want it to go right in there, just like that. Want to get your special tool, stick it in there. Then you want to go around the whole tire. You have to break the seals first. It's not going to do it on one try, but if I get lucky, it will. But you just press down. just like that. Good. As you can see, this machine does work, but you got to put some back work into it. Flip your tire. You're gonna do the back one. You might want to put down a little blanket here, but anyway, you get the idea. You need to break the seals. So as you can see, I broke the seal. See down the side of the tire there. There you go. What you want to do is when you put your rim on top, you want to make sure that this little metal stem that comes up goes in between one of the lug nuts. It's no particular one, 1, 2, 3. Just make sure it goes through there. And if you're really concerned about scraping your rim, you can get a towel, something to put over this right here. So when you put the middle piece on, it won't scrub up against the middle of your wheel. So in other words, you put this on, it's going to do it just like that. And then when you put this part on, it's going to be like that. And just as a reminder, I want y'all to know that this little piece, bring it over this way, this little piece, which is your stem, that's when you're going to need to change it. Just soon as you get the tire off, just go ahead and put it right back. So you just pop it back in there and use your little stem changer and turn it clockwise. Real easy thing to do. Don't over tighten it because you might mess some things up. Just, you know, just good enough that it's kind of, you know, snug in there. Make sure you tighten this down pretty darn good. You don't have to over tighten it, but just get it that the tires won't move. And as you can see, by mounting this thing, it won't move, period. I mean, this thing is crazy strong. I'm gonna use water on this part. I'm just gonna put water around the lip of that, you know. Make sure that we're lubricated. Move that tire around a little bit like that. And I'm gonna get my tool that came with the changer, which is this puppy. And then I'm gonna go, you might wanna get this part right here. I'm gonna stick this down in that. As you can see, I'm popping the lip over that, and I'm gonna pull. Be careful that you don't touch. If you got sensors on your car, be careful that you don't mess the sensors up. As you can see, real easy. It goes around real easy. Pops off just like that. Bottom part, you're gonna do the same way. Get your tire up. You're gonna want to go where it's gonna be space over here. You want to get your special tool here. You want to get it in between a lip. You want to pop that up. And you want to do the same thing. In a circular motion, and bada bing. One off. Here, what I'm doing here, I'm just pouring a little oil in a little, whatever kind of container. Because I won't lie to you, putting the tire back on to me was a little harder than taking it off. So you want to get some oil on your finger or your glove, whatever you decide, and you want to just rub it around the lip. Real easy to do that. This is 5W30. You can use, I don't know, I guess any type of oil or lubricant that you want. A lot of people use water. And we're going to try to get this thing going here. Let's try to put it on here then. And you want to make sure that if you got red dot and yellow dots, you want to match that red dot up with your stem. So you want to pop it on there, just like that. Kind of force it down a little bit. Come over here, sir. So, just to get that little last piece, you're gonna need this tool which I just pry it right down there, and then I just go ahead on pop the damn tire on. Okay, so you can see I got my red dot. I'm gonna want it here, but you don't have to do it right now. But just before you fill that tire up, make sure that that red dot is on there. So I'm gonna go ahead on and do this. Now this is where my little tool come in handy that I made, which is an old paint roller handle, which I made, and it looks like a little hook or like a little upside down L. So what I want to do, I try not to start on that side where the stem is at. I'm gonna place this where I believe that it won't move, which is going to be right here. And you want to place it in there just like that, so that it is at least hitting or pushing this down here. And you want your point, you want it to be held right there. So when you push your tire down, you want to make sure that your tire is going in the middle of the rim where you got space down there. So a lot of people use this tool. I'm gonna try to use it. If it don't work, then I'm gonna go the old school way, because I've tried this tool before. So let's try it, see what happens. I have never had too much luck with this part of it. And in fact, let me get that first. You know what? I'm gonna do it the best way I know it. It's irritating, and I'm sure y'all will find that out when you start doing it. So put my little special little tool back in there. In here with the old paintbrush, the old roller, hand piece. I'm gonna do it the old school way and just pry it. You wanna make sure your tire is down in the middle. See, I'm pushing, but you wanna, take about a good inch of it. Use your hand to press. As you can see, that part down there is not moving. So if you don't have nobody to help you, this is the best way to do it. As you can see, it's not moving. You can see it's not moving, and I'm keeping my tire low, keeping it that I got a little space here. The tire is cool. As you can see, working pretty well. And at the end, you want to, in fact, you know what? Just hands to push it down with a little effort. And there you go, tire's on. Do it the old school way. Using this part of the tool is the most irritating. Okay, so now that I got the tires on, I was telling you about this red dot right here. You can see you got the red dot right here and the yellow one. So now here comes the time where you want to put your air in, and this is the reason why I told you to put that stem back in there, so you wouldn't lose it. So all you do, just come right over here and put the air.
As you can see, pop it, fill it right up. And you know it's going to hit the tire pop. The last pop is going to be a big
pop, but it's going to be, that's when you know. The last pop should be happening in a few seconds. 2, 3. Here we go. And that's it for that part. I hope that this helped. Then you just put your tire on, and then you do what you normally do. But this is how I did it, and it worked for me, and it's worth investing in this tool. It took me the third tire to really find out that doing the lip of that rim and trying to get it back on there, don't do it. Do it the old school way. Just take it, flip it, and use that little tool. Get a old roller, take that other piece off and bend it into and get it in there. All right, good luck. Tire on the car. If you like what I just did and you like this tutorial, just give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely try to come up with more. On to the next tire.